Hi friends, this is Dr. Surajit Ghosh, creator of the channel Dr. Ghosh Presents, speaking to you from Kolkata, India. Today, the subject of discourse is hemorrhoids or piles. This is a very common disease suffered by a lot of persons all over the world. Today, we're going to discuss a radical approach to manage or prevent this disease without any medicine. Without any medicine, just controlling your food habits and some day-to-day life style will manage this without any medicine or surgery. In our practice of medicine book, it is stated that hemorrhoids or piles, the reasons are pregnancy, diarrhea, dysentery, constipation, heavy weightlifting, aging, etc. But the real reason, I think, is not these, but something else which I am going to disclose before you. The actual trouble lies in our liver. While taking foods and drinks, we take a lot of micro-toxin. Every day. These micro-toxins are absorbed from the guts, that is intestine, and carried along with essential food substances to the liver. In the liver, these toxins damages liver cells, that is hepatocytes, and in the liver they causes an engorgement. These damaged liver hepatocytes cause an engorgement. As such, the portal vein, pressure in the portal vein increases. Since the portal vein pressure increases, it exerts a backward pressure onto the rectal venous plexus, where this portal vein and systemic vein meets. So, there is increased pressure in the rectal venous plexus, and the venules of the plexus get enlarged, elongated, occasionally burst out. And this is nothing but hemorrhoids or piles. So piles are simply this: engorged, enlarged, often burst out venules in the rectal venous plexus. Please look here. With the help of a very simple diagram, I will make you understand the relationship between rectal venous plexus, portal vein and liver. It is already said that through this portal vein, mind you, this is a very simple diagram. The actual diagram is very complex. It is not possible for me to draw. It is a simple diagram. Through this portal vein, whole essence of the food is carried from intestine, where these are absorbed. These are absorbed in the villi. You know, this villi absorb this essence of the foods, and ultimately they drain in this portal vein that carries the whole thing into the liver for processing. Now, this portal vein is joined in the rectal venous plexus with systemic vein. Here, these are the various vein or venules which have been elongated or enlarged. Actually, they are piles. Maybe this is 3rd degree piles, this is 2nd degree piles, this is 1st degree piles, etc. What happens actually? Since the thing is coming from this way, so liver must accommodate this things here. Now, since there are so many toxins in the food, and these toxins have killed many of them, damaged many of these cells. These are the cells. Many cells are damaged. So there is a congestion in the liver. Due to this congestion, this thing is not coming easily. Rather, they are pushing a negative pressure here. That pressure acting on this rectal venous plexus and these fine veins. Generally, these veins are not visible. These are within the rectum. But because of this back pressure, these veins is enlarged, elongated, and often burst out. When it is burst out, then bleeding starts. You see this bleeding from the piles. This is the phenomena occurring in the formation of piles. Now, how will you manage this? Will you manage the end things or the root cause? Possibly, elimination of the root cause is the most important thing. Because if the root cause is there will be always engorgement. So, we will take up the root cause, not just simply elimination of this end, venules treatment, there is surgeries, some medicines. No, we will go back to the root cause. The root cause is the toxins which damages the liver cells. So what will we do? We will do two things. Number one, we will avoid some things. What thing we will avoid? We will avoid taking too much of wine, all addictions, because these things damages our liver cells. We will avoid foods with trans fat. The trans fat contains the causes actually a lot of LDL, lipoprotein, low density lipoprotein in our system, and that damages our liver cells. Toxin chemicals added to the pesticides, oils, spices. Whenever we will buy veggies, fruits, we will just keep it within water for 10 minutes. Then we will wash this out with flowing water. Thereby, the pesticides and chemicals thing will go out. We won't take any oil or spices that is adulterated. We will be very much cautious about this. The oils, spices must be pure. We won't take much saturated fat. Saturated fat is also damaging ingredients for the liver cells. We'll try to control it. And finally, a lot of things called smokeless cigarettes are being taken by present young generations. We have to make them understand that these are very, very damaging for the liver cells. This smokeless cigarette contains pan supari, tokta, pan parak, etc. So many things, small packets, which the young ones simply cuts and put it in their mouth. That thing. We'll stop all these things so that there is no damage on the liver cells. Along with this, we also take some positive action. We'll take enough fruits, salads, half-boiled veggies along with our staple food. Mind it, staple food. With staple food, we'll take salad, fruits regularly. What will happen? The fiber of these fruits or salads will absorb the toxin from the intestine. They will absorb so that this toxin will not go to the liver, and this fiber will go out as stool from our system. Thus, our system will be eliminated of the toxins. But the positive things, the good things in the fruits or salads, that is vitamins, minerals, other micronutrients, antioxidants, everything will be absorbed in the system. So we'll get the benefit of the fruits in two ways. One is elimination of these toxin matters, another is absorption of the positive things. And another thing we'll do, we'll drink enough water from 2 to 2.5 liters a day every day. Pure drinking water is a friend to liver. So we'll take water 2 to 2.5 liters a day regularly. Finally, we'll take free hand exercises for 30 minutes a day. Any free hand exercises. It may be running, it may be swimming, it may be calisthenics, jogging, anything. But we have to do it. These three things, taking of fruit salads, enough water regularly, and free hand exercises. These are positive things we will adopt. So these things as a whole will manage this disease. I have treated a lot of patients giving simple medicines, simple homeopathic medicine, nothing else. But I put pressure on this regime that you avoid these things, you do these things. What I have already mentioned. And a lot of patients is completely relieved of the symptom. They did not require any modern medicines, any surgery. They are quite okay. I think this will also help you. Thank you.
A radical approach to manage and prevent hemorrhoids. Synopsis. 1. The root cause of piles lies in the liver. Damage of liver cells cause engorgement in the liver, thereby producing a back pressure in the portal vein, which drains the essence of foods digested from the guts to the liver. 2. Damage of liver cell is caused by micro-toxin entered in your alimentary canal through foods and drinks. Number 3. Portal veins join the systemic vein in the rectal venous plexus, RVP. Veins or venules in the RVP are enlarged along with adjoining tissues causing piles. These veins often burst out, causing bleeding. 4. Avoid the following since these damage liver cells. A. Wine, all sorts of addiction. B. Foods with trans fat, hydrogenated oil like banaspati ghee. C. Common medicines like aspirin, acetaminophen when taken regularly at a stretch. D. Toxic chemicals, as for example pesticides, adulterated oils, spices, preservatives. Smokeless cigarettes like pan parag, guraku, dokta, pan masala, etc. Adopt. Most important. These are must. Mind this. These following things which are going to be adopted, we are going to adopt these things. You cannot avoid these. Herein lies the management or prevention, whatever you may call. Practice of taking fruits, salads, half-boiled veggies with staple foods daily. This is a must. Practice of drinking water 2.5 liter a day is a must. Practice of taking daily physical exercise for at least 30 minutes is also a must. These things are must to practice every day if you want to really manage your piles without any medicine, or if you want to prevent it for lifelong. You can do this if you practice this.
Our presentation ends here. You have gone through the whole session. Now please give your comments as to the quality of this presentation. How this could have been much better, what should have been added, or what should not have been added. I'll be waiting for you so that I can give you my best presentation in the coming days. Thanks for the time and attention.